stores. Her's has announced Philly's favorite potato chip flavor, and that winner is the Special Hot Stromboli. Pete Romano from Romano Stromboli joins me here in the studio. Good morning and congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Good morning. How are you today?
I am doing really well, especially when you bring food, Pete. I mean, you always make a crew happy.
It's a good way to start the morning.
It is, it is. So let me ask you a question. First of all, what would you describe this flavor as? You know, people, when they talk about wine, they do, like it has a note of this and that. So what are we dealing with here?
So it's obviously meant to emulate the Special Hot Strombolis. It's not a hot chip, but it's got a little bit of a bite to it.
Yeah, a little bit of a kick.
And we tried very hard to push the cheese flavor into the chip as well. So I would say those two things that, the Stromboli, the Special Hot that we have here was fashioned after the Italian hoagie. So if the chip has a sort of a hoagie flavor to it, that's a good thing.
And again, it's not too hot because I did a hot chip challenge a few years ago that didn't go really well. They nearly killed me here. So this is it has a kick, but not too much.
Yes.
So first of all, how did you get involved in the contest? Like, how did they approach you, or what happened?
So Her's had over 1,000 submissions.
Like nominations?
Nominations.
Okay.
And they brought that down to 12, and then 3.
Okay.
They contacted us in November of last year to tell us that we were one of the 12, and then one of the 3.
All right. And then voting opened up.
And well, no, that was after the voting was done.
Oh, okay.
So then there was NDA to design the chip.
Okay.
Which we went through several stages with that. My father, my 92-year-old father, was very involved in the design of the chip, and the first round didn't go very well. They had to come back with some samples. Her's was fabulous in all this collaboration and just involving us in the process.
There's a lot that goes into this.
You'd be surprised. There is a lot that goes into it.
And a lot of votes. 26,000 people voted?
26,000. I hear we had a 50% increase over last year.
Wow.
So we had a really good response, and a lot of people really joined in. It was a fun summer. You could vote every day, so there was a lot of people.
Oh, we voted.
We're voting. Well, thank you for that.
Yep.
But you have 3 great flavors, 3 great Philadelphia family-owned businesses, and really, to me, they were all winners, including Her's. Everybody's a winner in this.
And you've been in business for quite some time.
This is our 80th year.
Wow.
December 1st of this year will be our 80th birthday in business. And
you're doing something right, Pete.
My grandfather, Nazareno Romano, actually created this sandwich, Stromboli, in 1950. And he was fashioning after an Italian item called imbotito, which is a slang for stuffed bread.
See, this is like a history lesson, too.
Yeah,
this is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
You won $10,000?
We did, but we're going to be donating that to our favorite charity, which is Mothers Fighting for Others, and it's a charity that helps orphan girls in Kenya.
Wow!
And it supports them, feeds them, houses them, educates them. Several of them have already graduated from college.
Well, so, that's just absolutely great.
Yeah, and there's a connection. There's a friendship connection. I know the people who started the foundation, so I have a very high degree of confidence that it's going to.
Well, Pete, I'm telling you, good food, a good cause. Congratulations.
Thank you. And you can find us on RomanoStromboli.com, and all of our social media is under the tag Romano Stromboli. That's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X.
They're all over the place. Kate, do you have some chips in there?
Hoorah.
I do.
This is breakfast with champions.
That's exactly what Scott just said in here. Breakfast with champions. They are delicious.
I was telling you before we went on there, I said, dipping these things in the sauce.
The sauce. Kate, we have an extra sauce and everything in here.
All right, I'll be in. I'll be in a moment. Let me put this down, and we're going to talk about the weather for a moment.